Hi students, how are you? In our previous class, we discussed that two issues related to developmental goals in our previous class. What are those two issues? What are those issues related to development? The first point is different persons can have different developmental goals. Once I am repeating this, different persons can have different developmental goals. The second point is what may be development for one may not be development for the others. It may even also be destructive for the others. What may be development for one may not be development for the others. It may be destructive for the other. In this class, we shall discuss the types of developmental goals. The types of developmental goals. In our previous class, we discussed a lot of issues related to developmental goals. We take many examples and their aspirations are their developmental goals. In this class, we will discuss types of developmental goals and preferences of people. First, we discuss types of developmental goals. What are the types of developmental goals? We can divide the developmental goals into two categories. Income-related goals, income-related developmental goals, other developmental goals. These goals give us money. These goals give us money. These are also called material things. These goals do not give us money, but satisfaction. They give us satisfaction. First we discuss income goals. In our previous class, we discussed different types of people and their developmental goals. Most of the people want regular employment, more days of work, better wages, decent prices for their crops. Decent prices means good prices. Decent prices for their crops and other products. All these activities give us money. Can we lead our life successfully with only money? Your answer may be no. Besides money, we have to acquire some other things also. Those are called non-material things. Non-material things. With money, you can buy a car, you can buy a bike, you can build a house, you can buy a TV, fridge or refrigerator, etc. But you can't buy friends. But you can't buy education. But you can't buy equality in your life. So, we need other things than income goals. Simply we can say, we need income goals as well as other goals. Without these other goals, you can't lead a successful life. Both are essential to lead a successful life. These are like head and tail of a coin. If there is no heads, the coin is not valid. If there is no heads, the coin is not valid. So we have to require both income goals and other income goals. These are also called material things and non-material things. We have to acquire both of these. The next one, preferences of people. Preferences of people. For example, you imagine you are in this situation. This situation is you get a job in a far off place. You get a job in a far off place like in New York or London or Tokyo. What do you think? What do you think about your job? You may think about the facilities for your family there, about the education facilities for your children there, working experience, distance from your native place, all these things you have to think. That may give you much salary, but you think the other things also, the other non-material things also. If you imagine the second situation, this is the situation of, as I may give you less pay, as I may give you less pay, less salary, but offer regular employment. As I may give you less pay, but offer regular employment. What will you do then? It gives you less salary, but you have the job security. You have the job security. What will you do? Will you prefer this one or this one? Next, third one. As I may give you high pay. As I may give you high pay, but no job security, and also leave no time for your family. Once I'm repeating this. As I may give you high pay, that means as I may give you high salary, but it doesn't have job security. I'll leave no time for your family. What will you do in this situation? These are the three different situations. If you prefer money, you may choose the first one or the third one. Both give you much salary. If you prefer non-material things, if you prefer happiness in your life, if you want to be in your native place, in your native region, you may prefer the second job. That depends on your mindset. Finally, we can conclude that we need material goods, we need material things, our income goals, as well as other things, that is, non-material things. Both are required to us. Both are essential to lead a successful life. Finally, we can say developmental goals that people have are not only about more income, but also about other important things in your life. If you observe a picture given at page number 17, a picture is given here. In this picture, three persons were given. The first one is an old man, the second one is a lady, a woman, the third one is an employee. What does the old man think? What does the old man think? He thinks about a reliable pension. A reliable pension. You observe the picture in your textbook. The old man thinks about his salary. YSR pension Karaka. Our state government also gives to the 2,500 rupees per month as an old age pension. What about the second picture? That is a picture of a woman. She wants equal wages. She wants equal wages as a man gets. She wants equality in getting wages. That is her developmental goal. What is the third man? An employee thinks. He thinks about working nearby his family. Working near his family. He don't want to get more money. He wants the affection of his family. That is his developmental goal. The old man and women are thinking about income goals. The employee thinks about the other important thing in his life. These are the issues regarding this topic, income and other goals. Thank you.